We are starting. We are starting the stream. We're about to get into the D&D. Um, in about 10 minutes, I'll be getting up to get my food. My food's almost done. But D&D in just a minute. Just trying to say hello. Let everybody roll on in here. And no, we're gonna delete that because I'm dumb. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. All right. So, but yep, we're just about to get started. We did some leveling up, so that's pretty much all we've done so far. Is just kind of bullshit and level up, get caught up for the 2 weeks, all that good stuff. I'm just looking for just different discords to tell everybody hello, I'm live. All right. You know what? We're good on that. All right. Let's get back over here. Get you back where you're supposed to be. There we go. All right. So, who's ready for some D&D? Are we all ready for some D&D? Let's get into it. Alrighty. We are live and ready to roll.
All right.
All right. So, yes, let's get my dice out. Let's get my dice out.
Oh, I have spoken.
I
Hey, your stream's up.
Huh?
To my phone. Your
What's
stream's
that?
running according to my phone.
My stream's running to your phone. What the?
Yeah. No, my phone just said your stream's up.
Ah, nice. Alrighty.
No.
Yeah, I've got to get a third monitor. But I need an adapter to get. Like, I have another monitor. I just need to get an adapter.
What world we live in when we're like, man, I really need a third monitor.
Well, okay, so
I mean, I wouldn't mind one either.
So I has an issue here. When we play
Mm-hmm.
D&D, I have an issue because it's not like most other like video games and stuff where I can have my Discord overlay over the game, right? So I like, because I'm in streamer mode, of course, when I'm streaming, I can't hear when people join or leave or when I mute and unmute, and so I forget sometimes. So I have to have my Discord up, at least showing the people in the voice chat.
Mm-hmm.
But I also have my Streamlabs open. And I have my chat up on that so I can keep an eye on all the good, techie bullshit that I have to look at when I'm streaming. And I also have to have my character sheet up, which, yes, I have it here. However, I hate having to flip back and forth tabs while we're playing. Plus, that, like, fucks up, for the stream and everything. I don't want to do it for them. So I have my character sheet on my laptop over here. And I need more. Anyways, my rant is over.
Okay. Is everybody ready then?
I think so.
I'm ready.
All right.
No.
No. Fuck it.
All
it's
right.
okay.
I'm never ready.
Now I'm ready. All right.
No.
All right. Where you guys last left off, you were traversing some sewers filled with the darklings and gargoyles and one water elemental. That was a fun one.
Some oily goo.
Oh, yep, the black puddings. They're all over the place here.
A centipede.
Oh, yep, the centipede.
Centipede.
Yeah. and someone may or may not have pissed off a devil.
Nice.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, there's that. And where we last left off, you guys had saw the Mind Witness, that tentacly-eyed thing. And you went to follow after it. You're at the end of the hallway there where it disappeared. Let me just get you there real quick so you can. So y'all see that? Down there at the bottom right.
Yes.
Yeah.
This little arch, or it's a little stoneway. It looks like a blocked off fireplace, sort of. If you know what I'm talking about.
Mm.
Yes. This guy right here.
Yeah. If anybody wants to look around, you may do so.
I'll take a look at it.
Roll an investigation.
Alrighty. 7.
7. You can't quite figure out where the blockage stone starts, and you can't where it ends near the actual framework of the structure. Anybody else?
I'm gonna go ahead and just sort of plop down, take 10 minutes and ritual cast detect magic.
Okay.
I'm gonna check it out.
All right. Roll an investigation.
Welcome everybody. If you're tuning in, thank you for joining. We're just trying to get out of the sewers.
Was that a 3 for your hit points earlier?
Yes.
Oh boy.
And then that is an 11 for my investigation.
All right.
I feel that I got a 3 as well.
With your investigation, you actually do find the crack between the foundation and the rest of the structure.
Can I try pulling it out?
You could try a strength check. Yep. You can't get it to budge at all. Ugh.
Hey, Camilla, check out this crack in the wall. You see where it stops right there?
Yeah, job.
Right. I'm gonna kind of put my finger in the.
You put your finger in the crack.
Yes, that is what I do.
Nice.
Okay.
I'll kind of try and trace along from where that crack is and see if I can't find anything.
Okay. Let's see. Roll another investigation for me.
8.
You just can't quite get your stubby little halfling fingers in there. I'm sorry, I don't mean to finger shame.
No, it's okay. I'm a little chonker. I'm a little chonker. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, she's 2'5", 45 pounds. She's a bit of a chunker for a gnome. She don't mind.
Okay. Back to Eduardo. they're fudging around with this for 10 minutes or so.
Okay.
Are you in the room with them?
Yeah, I'll walk in there
Okay.
with my magic eyes.
Yep.
What do I see with my magic eyes? That
Roll me a perception.
fucking okay. So, anything magical that's not behind 3 feet of wood or 1 foot, I believe, or a couple inches of like stone,
Mhm.
it just immediately lights up. And plus, I believe it's 2. I still haven't memorized my ability scores. Yeah, it's 2. Okay. It's 1 through 1.
All right. Near the bottom of the blockage,
Mhm.
it's like a stone slab blocking a fireplace. Near the bottom, you see a glowing little glyph.
Mhm.
It's a small little sigil that glows with green arcane energy.
Okay. Do I know what? Can I ascertain the type of magic that this is?
Yes. I believe it would be abjuration. Yeah, and we're just call it abjuration.
Abjuration.
Yep.
I'll just sort of speak up. There's a little abjuration sigil right there below you. I'll point towards it.
Perception checks.
No perception I can do.
It doesn't look like it was actually etched physically into it. It's
Yeah.
magically drawn there.
Oh, I'm still saying that.
I rolled a 9.
13.
9.
It's gonna
Nobody,
be...
nobody really can see it except for Edward.
I won't see it.
I'll walk
dude.
up to it. Does there seem to be? Is it sort of like floating above it? Does there seem to be any way to activate it, or?
No, there's no apparent switches or anything like that. Give me an Arcana check, please.
Okay, give me 1 moment. Reading up on my abjuration real quick.
Gotcha. Don't read too much into it.
Yeah. Arcana. 3. The big 3.
You've never seen a sigil like this before.
I would have come and got him. Thank you, baby.
I just sort of say, usually it's either here to block or maybe protect something. I look it over. You said it looks like a fireplace, right? Or like a
Yeah. Yes, it looks like a fireplace that's got a cement slab stuck in where the fireplace would be.
And where
I
is
will
the sigil
mute
exactly?
while I'm eating.
Right at the bottom in the middle.
Of the slab? Or the
Yes.
fireplace?
Yeah, of the slab.
Okay. There may be some way to move this slab. If you found anything, go. Come up.
All I found is a crack right around here in the slab.
I'll
I haven't seen
Kind of
shit.
You're-
starts and ends.
peer my magic eye through the crack.
It's really just a crack. You really can't see into it.
I'm
There
gonna
has to be
saunter-
something going on with this crack.
I'm gonna saunter down the stairs and ask how it's going.
It's going, I guess.
It'll get there.
Mind if I take a look?
Sure, Lloyd.
Please.
We're working with some magic here, that's for sure.
All right, I'll need an investigation and a perception.
That's investigation.
Okay.
These are spicy as fuck, y'all.
That's perception.
All right. You don't see what Edward is referring to, as far as this fancy schmancy sigil that he's talking about on the bottom there. But with that investigation, you can definitely discern that slab does slide to the right whenever whatever mechanism is blocking it is triggered.
Slide to the right.
I will stand up and, with a flourish, proclaim, "Open sesame." Anything happen?
No.
No. Hmm.
What are you trying to do, Lord?
It was open
something.
caraway.
Just an old story I heard once is worth a shot.
Did you find something? Did you deduce anything about this?
No more than you have.
It looks like a simple slab to me. Maybe this is the wrong way.
Or maybe whatever you see is what's gonna open this.
I wanna inspect the rest of the room.
Okay. Roll an investigation.
Like as I see him walking around, I'll do the same thing.
I'm gonna put my hand on the sigil.
Nice, dude.
Okay.
I'm
No,
gonna
Well,
look
you're-
around the room too.
You put your hand on the sigil. That's fun. What was your? Did you get your investigation? Was that the
It was
11?
11.
Okay.
mine was worse than that.
Oh,
Mine
so
was
was Garrett's. Man, you guys rolling real good today.
Dark vision does not help me.
It was
Okay.
almost an 18 on the die, but what I'm rolling, my little box that I'm rolling in, was sitting at an angle, and it just plopped over on the 4.
Roll a reflex save, Edward Romando.
Oh god. It's always nice hearing your DM say, "Oh, that's fun," after you touch a sigil.
My mouth is
Few
on
more levels
fire.
and Paladin could never come any sooner. 6.
All right. You feel I don't know if anybody else has ever done this, but you ever touch a wire and get the electrical
Yeah.
shock? All
Yeah.
right. You feel that run up your arm and spreading over your body, little by little. You start to stiffen up. All your muscles contract, and you are paralyzed.
Oof.
So
I can still speak, but like brokenly, right?
correct. You guys see Edward, looking at the bottom of that slab, and he touches the bottom, and he immediately stands up and goes rigid, and then falls over.
Holy crap.
Wasn't not.
Anybody got anything to help this guy?
Nah, I'm fresh up.
Not unless
Wow. That sucks there, Edward. You
Do
want
I
some
get a
help?
sense of how long this is gonna last?
Roll me a knowledge arcana.
Okay.
excuse me.
You were afraid this is gonna last forever.
Okay.
You are
Sense of how
Yeah,
long it's
would-
gonna last? Can I roll?
Uh,
Grabbable.
knowledge arcana. You can roll that too. Okay.
18.
You've actually seen this before. Some guards used it in a tavern brawl once. One of their sticks had it on it, and they just kind of like they got tased.
So,
You think he'll be all right in a few minutes?
all right. I'll just look at him and go, You'll shake it off. You'll be fine, man.
He doesn't believe you.
I like try to shake on the ground but can't move at all.
You can see the panic in his eyes.
How am I supposed to shake?
I watched this. I saw this at a bar once. You'll be all right.
That's
after
so
My
reassuring.
paralyzed eyes and head sort of tilt and squint at him like, what the fuck?
After a few minutes, you start to loosen up a little bit. And you can wiggle your finger, then your toes, and slowly but surely your extremities start moving.
My
That
nose
way-
is running, y'all.
It spreads to the middle of your body, and you can breathe freely now.
We've learned
This
that
is-
there's definitely something magical about that, and
So
I just
spicy.
did it wrongly.
Is it still there?
Did it vanish after I touched it?
Excuse me.
No, it did not.
It's pretty safe to assume yes.
Hmm. Oh.
All right, so don't touch that area of the slab.
Alright, I got a new plan. Instead of touching it, I'm going to take my hand and wave from left to right through it. Through where it was. Because my
Did
eyes are
I-
no longer magical.
Did I see him touch the rune?
You saw him touch the bottom of the slab. Unfortunately, you did not see the rune itself, so you just think you touched the bottom of the slab. Okay. You wave your hand, and you look really cool when you do it.
Holy crap, it's so
Nice. Do I
spicy.
get paralyzed again?
This isn't the door you're looking for.
Darn.
How does-
Do I get paralyzed again?
no, you don't get paralyzed again.
Okay. Interesting.
Give me just a second, you guys.
Why
Why
don't you
fresh out of ideas?
give me a straight intelligence check, please?
Why you gotta give me all the intelligence stuff?
Because you have the hardest time with them.
That's fair.
See, that wasn't so bad. You remember seeing one of the coins that was looted from the other room where everyone looked like they were camping out. One of the coins caught your eye because it looked a little bit different.
Son of a. Who has the coin? I just sort of put my hand up. Who has the coin?
The coin.
Don't look at me.
I found this 9 silver. If you want to look at these.
No, there was a very specific coin that caught my eye. I only
Roll,
found one of them.
roll perception.
3.
None of the coins really looks like it. Are you going to look closely at them?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll look closer this time. You
Oh
want
my.
perception again?
No.
Okay.
Gareth, roll perception.
Okay.
As you're holding these coins.
If there's coins out, I'm looking. Like if I hear
Well,
the thing of coins,
Yes.
can I take a hard look at these coins?
Sure.
Are we perception in here?
Yes.
Okay, I can perception. Yes, I can perception.
Oh my
it's a
gosh.
4.
No. With both of y'all, with y'all nat ones. Fuck off. I got 21. I got a 14 on the die.
Okay. Yes, one of those coins doesn't look like the others.
Hey, this coin right here doesn't look like the others.
That coin, can I have it, please?
Please take it.
There. I grab it and hand it to
I put the coin in my eyeball and look at it.
Okay.
Apparently, I can't fucking see. What does it look like?
It has the shape on it that looks exactly like the etching of the sigil on the bottom of that slab.
Okay. I will. Really wish I had Mage Hand right now. Place the coin gingerly where the sigil is.
Okay. You hear a great rumbling. The whole room seems to shake as this. You didn't know how big it was until it started moving. The slab moves from the right to the left. opening into a small passageway. It's very dark, and there's only room for humans to crouch and one person at a time.
See, I know what I'm doing. Sometimes.
All right. So about how big is this, by the way? How
You can walk standing up comfortably. The rest of the party really can't.
okay. I'll go ahead and go first because I do have dark vision.
Okay.
I'll go right behind her.
So yeah, I'll go ahead and go first. That way, you know, the
Alright.
person in front's not crouching uncomfortably.
Okay. All right. If you find it's very nasty in here. It's one of the smaller pipes, presumably leading. You feel like it's going a little bit upward.
I'd also
After-
like to keep an eye out for any kind of traps.
Okay. Okay. Roll perception for me. Is everyone following?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll follow behind it.
Yes. I'll
Okay.
bring up the rear.
Okay.
22.
22. All right. You
Do you want one?
you see kind of like in the darkness a molded over type sewer grate above you.
Well, y'all, I'm not real strong, but I can try this. And I'll go ahead and try and move it, open it.
All right. It's hard for you to get leverage on it, being as short as you are. You reach up and you can roll me a strength check if you like.
I don't really like, but I can try. 13.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't budge.
Okay, so I'll be like, hey, y'all, somebody who's strong needs to do that because I can't.
I'm not very strong, but I can try.
And I'll just drop down and low crawl between everybody's legs to move to the back.
Alright. Pushing on it. 13.
Okay. It still is not budging.
Don't look at me, guys. Menial labor is not really my thing.
Can
I
we get some muscle up there?
Wait. Am I the highest strength of the party?
It might just be.
Guns.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'm a wee little one. What's
I've
your
designed my character wrong.
what is your
Alright, boys.
strength? What is your strength?
14.
Hey, it's better than my 12.
I'll push up to it, realizing that all of the people in the party are scrawny and don't have much muscle mass on them. I'll attempt to pry open the gate or the thing.
Okay.
Oh, come help me!
I will help.
Push up here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Roll it with advantage. Oh, jeez.
All right, y'all have a good session today.
Oh shit. Okay.
Jesus.
I will try my hand in this.
Oh, I don't know. I'm stuck. This feels a lot like Paradise. Oh god.
I will help him get out. I guess I don't know. Strength check.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
my
still stuck,
God.
and now you're stuck in between me.
Help!
How? Okay. On 3, we're going to both just
All right.
go upwards. Up.
Come on.
Okay.
Up.
Up.
All right.
1,
Ready.
2, 3. Heave.
Leave.
Oh my goodness.
I quit. I quit.
I'd like to make a new character, please.
Okay.
After watching this sad attempt, I'm gonna be like, no, guys, you got this. Third time's the charm. You guys are beefcake,
Count us off. Count us off.
massive man's men, and you got this. And I'll give them some bardic inspiration.
Okay. With a rousing pep talk.
It's 1d8 now, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lloyd Fink inspires you for one last attempt. You can both do it,
Okay.
or one of you can do it at advantage.
Jenny, take us.
Okay. But okay.
No pressure. Oh.
Oh.
And that okay.
Oh.
Hold on.
Well,
That
do you-
one.
she said 26.
All right, we're gonna call that necessary overkill. All right.
I
Okay.
swear to God. I
The-
swear.
I knew you guys had it.
The great gives way, and you're gonna take
Do I forcefully fly into the air?
4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
As the great seems to hit something that's above it. You have about 6 inches of clearance to move the grate.
Oh, so I just like slammed my fucking fingers into something
Yep.
with 26 strength.
Yes, you did.
Good God. I smashed my fingers with the force to kill 4 cats.
What?
4 HP. That's
4
4
cats.
Oh.
That is 4 small cats, yes.
Oh.
My God. Ow.
All right.
I will try to
Yeah.
clear it and then wonder how the fuck we're going to move.
You're able to slide the grate in the 6 inches
Okay.
that's underneath what seems to be a wooden surface on closer inspection.
Oh, so there's splinters in my hands too. That's plus.
No, it's very well built. That's why it hurts so fucking much.
This is
Alright.
D&D, boys. This is D&D.
I hope
roll
everybody's
me a
enjoying
perception check.
this.
All right. I'll get up there. Take a look around. That's better.
Let's get it out of your system.
Hello?
All right, that's not very good, but you do you do get the sense that what is above you is more of a bookshelf than anything else.
Oh, another thing to heave. I'll just sort of like press against it. Does it have any give to it?
Not very much at all.
All right.
But, you can try another strength check.
Think?
There,
Bud?
if there's something blocking it, there
There's something blocking it.
You-
if there
You
is,
got it,
there
man.
may be a mechanism to get it to move instead of trying
Yeah,
to.
I think we are
bust
the
it.
mechanism.
We'll use intelligence after we use my brawn, because one of them is better than the other.
Dick before the brain.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can do it. Sure.
God.
Yes. Push on my feet, Arlo.
Oh God! Here we go.
Let's do this again.
Okay.
20.
20. Come on, do it, Jim. It's heavy.
Okay.
Oh,
This is
heavy.
this isn't nearly as hard to move as the grate itself was. So you you are able to slide the bookshelf a little bit forward and giving yourself just enough space to squeeze out of the hole.
Alrighty.
Edward, what do you see over there?
I'm not even going to look. I'm just gonna go through the hole, squeeze through it. What do I see when I get to the other side?
All right. Hold on, we got to get somebody else in the chat.
I immediately cast Firebolt.
I just ignore the fire, take it entirely, look the person over. Does it look like they have any muscle mass on them?
Would you like to describe yourself?
I am essentially a albino tiefling. I am pure white with golden eyes, with red and purple tinges on the tips of my hair and around my eyes and the end of my horns and tail. I am in light armor.
And you're as built as Hercules, correct? No? Oh dear.
I
I,
definitely firebolt at you, so
roll some attack, I guess.
Yep.
you're not my DM.
Yep.
I know.
Yep.
Fucking hit me.
When you pop your head out, you start squeezing through the hole. You see that figure standing there, trying to hide. It looks like, but not very successfully. And you see a flare come out of her finger. Now you may roll your spell
With
attack.
advantage or just normal?
Just normal.
I'm gonna change that one to a 15.
What's your
Oh.
modifier on that?
Oh, that's fine. Okay, I get it now. I was trying to figure out. Okay, that's right. She can do that.
What's the modifier plus that? Or is that plus the
It-
modifier?
I believe it's just 15. Does 15 hit you?
No.
15 is the roll, and then it's plus 8. I
Oh.
believe that's how the divination die work.
Oh, okay. Then
So
what's that?
23.
Yeah, what's that? A +5 or something? Or,
Plus 8.
+8.
I will
23.
immediately cast shield
Okay.
and deflect the firebolt.
All right. You shoot the firebolt. Arlo, you pull up your arm right at the last second, and the firebolt hits your magical barrier and goes off to the side of both sides of the shield.
Shit!
I turn back to Arlo and I say, "Look, even here we're getting confused for each other." I'm Edward, by the way.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry.
It happens everywhere.
I just can't stop.
Just can't help yourself.
Do I need to roll any damage
No.
on it? Okay. I I immediately prep another firebolt.
Okay.
I just put my hands up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop now. Stop. What? It. Stop. Hello? Do you speak?
Can I have a description of what I'm seeing?
Arlo or
Besides an
Edward?
intruder.
Edward.
Um, you see a human that is oddly more tiefling than human.
I'm sorry?
Like greenish eyes that are just where the white would be is black. And is sort of like glowing a little bit black. And there's sort of a little air of shadow over him. Other than that, just brownish hair, pulled back. I believe some heavy-ish armor, a shield, and a small hilt of a sword in one hand with no blade.
So you look more like a tiefling than I look like.
Literally.
There's definitely a bit of an infernal aspect to this human, yes.
I look at you, but I don't lower my hands. The tips are still glowing. Might I ask who are you and what you're doing in this vault?
Gareth. That's not my name,
yes.
but Gareth.
Yes. I'm gonna kind of crawl up.
Did you?
Oh, brilliant! There's more of you. How many more of you are down there? My
Yes.
tail lasses back and forth.
Yes.
Clearly agitated.
Sort of counting my head. One. Pull up my hand. 1, 2.
You're not the smart one of your group, are you?
No, but they make me do the smart things. 3, 4. I think there's 4, 5. People come and go. Honestly, it's at this point I just don't know. I think we
This
have
is not
5 of
helping
us
my
now.
agitation.
Either way, Gareth, why did you bring us up into this lady's home?
I forgot about this place. Hi, my name is Gareth. Would this perhaps be the right way to rave?
I'm
Do I
Edward,
have
by the way.
any idea who any of these people are or
You
what
do.
he's talking about?
You do not.
Sweet. Is
Have
Is
we
that
all made
your
our
way
way
of-
out yet? Or
is that your way of asking where the bathroom is? Because that's not going to work on me.
No, never mind. I'm sorry.
No, it's a big city full of people that aren't people right now. I just sort of look up in the air and start thinking to myself, explaining what we're doing is kind of hard to people.
have we all come out of the hole yet? Or
I climb to the back, so I'm all the way in the back.
I'm assuming
You-
at this point, if
I figure
you'll
anyone
let
that
me,
was
I'll scooch
if
out of the way.
yeah, if anybody up there was speaking, I assume that you climbed out of the hole. And anybody that is not may climb out of the hole if they want to.
well, I don't remember if I spoke earlier or not. So
I don't
didn't.
think
not.
so.
I am now climbing out of the hole.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
It's like a
I'll be
bunch
the
of
last.
rats are infesting my place.
I'll be the last one to pop out.
All right.
What's the situation up here?
All right. In this, if you look around this room, you see many bookshelves holding a lot of dusty old tomes. Some are open in an area look like somebody's been studying in here very profusely for a while. But it looks to be to you like a library, a very very nice library.
Okay.
Unless they can't see it from where they're at because of bookshelves blocking it. There's also columns that have items sealed away in them.
Noticing the person cowering in the corner.
I never said I was cowering. I'm aiming
Or
firebolt
hiding.
at you.
Sorry. Sorry. Hello, I'm Lloyd. We are a band of adventurers here to solve the problem that is going on in this city nearby. Where are we, Gareth?
We're headed to Rave.
Well, I meant now.
Gareth, you know that you've been under rape for a bit now.
Yes. we're
Traveling
heading to
through the sewers underneath.
Yes,
uh,
this city.
I'm not
You
trying
said-
to give your name away. So, sexy bystander, you have never heard the word rave
I should probably.
until you got to this place, and you were able to discern that is the name of the city that you're in, not what you're used to.
Oh yeah.
Like, sort of going off of what Lloyd says. And who are you?
Well,
My name is Ronazel Balefire of House Balefire.
Wow.
That's a lot.
You wouldn't happen to have a nickname, would you?
You may call me Rona for short.
I was gonna go with Bale. Sounds like a good one.
You know, Bale that has a ring to
I
it.
like Rona better.
Done.
And what are all of your names?
As I said, I'm Lloyd Fink. Perhaps you've heard of me.
No.
Oh, well.
I'll explain that in a bit.
Edward Ramondo, perhaps you've heard of me.
I have also never heard of you.
Arlo, just Arlo.
Gareth Quaint is my name.
my name is Camilla, and I don't expect that you know who I am.
Oh,
I
know.
right?
No, you. I know.
I do wish to apologize to these people that I am here with. We did not mean to come up into your place. We were just trying to get out of the sewers. There's been a lot of crazy shit going on, and we've just been trying to get down to the bottom of it. And
Well,
this
you're
guy over
definitely at the bottom
here.
of something.
Yes. This guy over here, and I point to Gareth. He was supposed to be helping us get through here because he knows the sewers. So I apologize for any inconvenience, and I'm sorry
Actually,
for
I
my.
believe you may be of some use to me. You see, and I ponder for a little bit as I contemplate on how much I should divulge. And I just kind of shake my head. I'm not from here,
We couldn't
and yet
tell.
this is my home, or appears to be my home. And yet I can't get out.
Hold on. I'm gonna need you to repeat that. You're not from here, but you're from here?
Yes.
But you can't leave here.
No, the door that I normally have no problem getting in and out of will not accept my opening up the door.
Gareth, I'm starting to think you know less of these sewers than you're leading on to know.
This
Hey.
is not the sewer.
I know, but he just brought us into a place that was not where he promised to take us.
It's been a long time. I'm sorry.
Have you been in here before?
Yes, a long time ago. I was taken to another plane for a while, and I just got back myself and found Rave to be in quite the weird state that it is now. So
I have been noticing a few odd things just out of the corner of my eye, what little I could notice from down here.
hmm
But I've been in here for what's it been, like 2 weeks? Is that what we
Yes.
decided?
Yeah, about 2 weeks.
I've been down here, locked in here for about 2 weeks now. In that time, I have discovered that this is my home, but it is not my home. because while I was at my home and testing a complicated spell, apparently a rift opened up and I was transported to another dimension. This dimension. If a Rona Balefire exists in this dimension, it is not, I am not her.
Whoa.
Which I guess if someone got mad at me, and if they told me to go fuck myself, I potentially could. But that's a whole other matter.
I like the way you think.
I
could you
lower my
show-
hands, they're no longer glowing.
Could you show us what you mean by you can't leave?
Yes.
Okay.
And I turn around and start walking towards the Blood Vault store. Don't touch anything. While I don't know all that is in here as far as what is different and from my home and from here, what I do know is that the essential purpose is still the same, which means don't touch anything.
Will do.
Once we get up to the door, I say, this door is something that only myself or my family could open. And hence it is the Blood Vault. And only 2 people at a time ever know how to open this Blood Vault, though apparently you know a way through the sewers here in this dimension. And so with the blood and combined with a spell that only, as I said, 2 people from my family know about, we can open and shut the door and have access to this vault. However, the spell is either not the same here. Well, that's it. It's not the same here, and it will not let me open the door.
What does the door look like?
I do want to say real quick, guys. I do recognize that name. Then it's the name of the notorious evil leader of the Assassin's Guild.
Do you say this out loud?
Yes.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Yeah. Sorry. I do recognize the name that you said. It's the notorious evil leader of the Assassin's Guild.
So you're saying this dimension's me is an assassin in the... Alright, I just kind of rub my forehead, rub my temples. This is a lot to take in.
As soon as I heard magic door, I'm ritual casting detect magic.
Okay.
Lights up like a Christmas tree.
A lot of the room is there's a lot of things going around the room. Different knickknacks on the shelves, some of the books. The door itself, yes.
What type of magic's on the door?
I don't know. the kind that shuts it and locks it.
10-4, understood. Okay. I look at the door and then I see all the other things glowing around the room and excuse me. I'm just gonna take a look at all the knickknacks.
Don't touch.
I'm not touching. I'm looking.
Can I make an insight check to see if he's lying to me?
Yes, you may.
So glad I can actually hit my thing and don't have to hide anymore.
My deception's 5, 8.
Um,
7.
I have something.
I'm definitely gonna touch. And I am definitely not gonna roll another fucking dice. That is 3 ones. Are you kidding me?
Oh, you must have been the one that rolled a 3 earlier. Boy, that was hilarious. I don't know if you
Yeah.
could hear me laughing at you through the
Yeah,
sewers.
keep talking. Keep talking. I will keep looking at this time. What all kinds of magical knickknacks we got going on in here?
Let's see. You see
Anything
a
that's
lot.
not bolted down?
Well, there are some things on the shelves. You see assorted some daggers and some little pieces of machinery type things that you can't quite know. They have gears. So there's a lot of
And
things
they're
that you've
magical?
never. Yes, a lot of things that you've never seen before.
I sort of pipe up as I see her giving me like a "don't steal this" vibe. I'm like, generally speaking, magical doors open because of magical means, which means that there may be something in this room that is magical that we can use to open said door.
Typically not.
If
But
you're stuck here, we're stuck here as well.
I have an idea. I could try. I don't know if it'll work, but I'll give it an attempt.
if it's anything like my dimension, you're going to need some of my blood in order to open the door.
Well, I don't really want any of your blood, so let me try my thing first. It might. We'll see. I'm gonna take a big old swig of whiskey first because it's been a minute,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna
Alright,
cast
alcoholic.
dispel magic on the door.
Okay. How does that work? You got to roll like a caster check.
If it's lower than 3rd level, it's automatically dispelled. If it's higher than that, I roll a thing, and it's the DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
Okay, roll it. It has no effect.
Well, I tried.
You kind of
Take another
you
drink.
kind of
of
get the feeling that the enchantment on this door is pretty high powered.
So it felt like flinging a pebble at a dam.
Basically.
Gotcha. Yeah, I can't touch that.
Fling
That's
the
the
pebble
way it's on
faster,
me.
Lloyd.
Okay. What
All things can have great effects when you do it very fast.
does anybody
Might-
else have anything to do?
I'm gonna point out the few daggers that are magical.
Okay. There's some ornate daggers. They're in a lot of them are in jeweled scabbards, sheaths. They all look very finely crafted.
Does it look like the door has any clockwork on it?
Not that you can see, no.
Those daggers are probably cursed. I would not touch those. Most things in here have some sort of issue with them. Or are too dangerous for the outside world.
Can I take a close look at this door myself?
Sure. Roll me a knowledge arcana.
Is there a comfy looking chair somewhere in this room?
Should be several.
Oh yeah.
I
Nice
find
plush
one.
ones to do some good reading in.
I shall recline and grab a book and begin to read.
You just grab a
Hey.
book.
Just random book.
Okay.
Why is
Go
this
ahead
not-
and roll me a percentile, please.
Yeah, I got you.
He opens up the Panharmonicon and gets sucked in and is never seen again.
Okay. Okay. You feel a tingling on your fingers when you reach out and touch this book.
I stop immediately and reach for a different book.
Maybe you should look at the ones I've already opened.
I like the way you think. And I grab an open book.
Okay, I'll let you take that one back.
Was the book he was about to pick up magical?
Um,
I
roll
think
me
you
an
ask silly questions, Edward.
you can roll me an Arcana if you like.
I still got the detect magic going up right
Yeah.
now.
Well,
Uh-oh.
it's not so much that the book itself was magic that you could see, but it seems like everything in this room or on a bookshelf has something over it due to the bookshelves, not so much as
Mhm.
the items themselves.
Leah or Camilla doesn't do that woo woo shit, and she is terrified to touch anything in this fucking room.
Oh, Camilla, there's a couple daggers over here you might like.
Fuck that.
Looks like we found the smart one in your group.
What's wrong? And I touch the dagger.
Okay. Roll me a percentile, please.
Oh yeah.
What is she going off about back there, babe?
26.
Okay. You go to touch the dagger, and your hand feels like something grabs it around the wrist and does not let go.
No. I'm sorry, dagger. What did you just do?
What did I
I
say?
try and
Woo-woo shit.
retract my hand from the dagger.
You are unable to.
I
Not to touch anything.
See, this is unfortunate. These are
Bet you're so stupid as to touch something in what I just said was a blood vault for very dangerous things. Yes,
I am
you're quite
laughing
stupid.
incredibly hard from my cozy chair.
Yes.
I am
Everyone hears it too.
I am laughing as hard as I can, and I just look at it. Just, I told you, woo woo shit. If I'm not gonna fucking swipe it, why the fuck would you touch it?
because I'm
Sorry,
inclined to
did you
touch
just call
things with
magic
the woo-woo shit.
woo shit?
Yes,
Is that slang or something from this dimension?
woo woo shit. It's that shit that you guys do with the magic, and fuck that woo woo shit. Like,
Oh,
Yes.
I need assistance.
What is it?
My hand's stuck. Can you attempt to pull me, and I'll pull my hand?
I'll draw my sword. All right. I'll
No,
free you.
now. Pull before we cut. We'll cut later.
What do you want?
I'll go ahead and take it off, man. I can patch that right up. It'll be fine.
Titanic, come around me, back behind, grab my waist, and we'll pull. Okay?
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work.
Fine, fuck it.
Can I take a look at this thing?
Sure.
I get
Do you try to touch anything?
I do
on the
not
thing?
want to touch
Okay.
it. I just want to look
There's
at
really other than the items that are lying there. There's really nothing to see. It feels, Edward, that you're just kind of held fast by something grabbing your wrist. That you
Yeah, I'm
don't
just
see.
like pointing out at the dagger, and an invisible hand's like fucking grabbed my arm, basically.
I'm gonna pull
Do I
it
know what dagger he's grabbed?
Oh,
with all my might.
Not offhand. You probably could find out, but once you roll me an Arcana check.
but this is more. This is funnier.
With advantage or no?
Yeah, you can have advantage. Okay. You do know how to get his hand out. The dagger that he was trying to grab is, in fact, a cursed dagger. Anybody stabbed with it will be turned into the undead.
Nice.
that's a cool curse.
I just want to pat Edward on the shoulder and be like, "Well, man, I don't know if we're gonna have to take your hand off or not, but
But I know
Can
how
I
to
do
get
it?
his hand off.
Yeah, it's pretty simple for you.
All right. All right.
Can I-
As
I'm writing
he's
this
saying
down
that,
either way."
as he's saying that, I light my sword up.
Can I cut his hand
No,
off?
stop. Oh my word. Why am I surrounded by
Oh, no.
idiots? And I march up to him and
No,
I grab his
no,
forearm,
we've got this.
and I
We've
lay
got
my
this.
hands
It's
over
fine.
it and I mutter something in Infernal. My eyes glow and the dagger drops.
What did she say in Infernal?
Some magical incantation. After she says that, the hand lets go, and you're able to move freely now.
See? I just had to threaten it.
I mean, I would like to say I was in mid trying to rip him off of it. So we go flying back, yeah?
Yeah,
Gosh.
it's a
Yeah, well, roll dexterity saving throw.
No, I let it happen. But I'm just falling.
I'll let it happen.
One of those I deserve this moment.
I deserve this. Okay. Well,
You're lucky you didn't get pricked by the blade.
take 1 point of knee scraping damage, please.
Done.
Damn.
And why? What would it have done to me?
You would have become the undead.
Oh, well, that's fine. I can control those.
Not if you're one of them.
No, I couldn't control them.
Just don't. Let me
How-
save you some trouble.
How long? How long have we been together now? Like, because I know it hasn't been too terribly long.
It's been like a month.
Yeah, by my count, it hasn't been a month yet. It's almost a month.
Almost
Okay.
a month.
Believe me, I've been counting the days.
I'm sure you are.
All right, are we done touching the things now?
Who did we lose? Oh, we lost
no,
Zell.
I touched something. I'm just kidding.
No. And I go to rubbing my temples and tell her, I'm sorry. I've been dealing with this for about 3 weeks-ish now.
I sit down again, pull out the mead, and drink. Anyone?
Ooh, I will take some.
I will have a drink. I really wanted to
Um,
cut his hand
Is
off.
this the mead you got from the kindly old farmer?
Yes.
Oh, it is very delicious.
I fucking love meat.
You haven't had mead in a while anyway, but it's very refreshing to you, especially right now after being locked down here for so long.
Yes, and all I've had is food that I have had to create myself. Not as in cooking, as in conjuring it up.
Yeah, it sustains you, but it's just bland.
It doesn't taste the same.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like
like
air.
it's like microwaving as opposed to oven.
Or like
baking.
eating a handful of vitamins.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Well, in
And
that
that's all you've been eating.
here, and I'll
Ah.
pour out some cheese. And, like, here, have.
The divine foods are better
cheap.
than the arcane ones.
You're a religious type, aren't you?
Not really.
You should probably not follow me around after dark. And I look at the cheese and I start eating it.
pretty
I
good
don't
for you.
plan on following anyone around after dark. I usually sleep at that time. I walk up to the door. Does it look like there's a place to prick your finger or put anything? She said blood was involved, so.
Not that you can tell. No.
I after I finish the food, I'll show you how I normally would open the door. And I go up to it. I take out a knife and I prick a spot on my palm and I lay it on the door and it's a and I mutter something in it's a combination of Infernal and Sylvan.
All of this takes about a minute for the ritual, and you see kind of little sigils in the door kind of start to light up, but not quite, like an engine that when you turn the wheel, it just doesn't quite get going.
I look around the door. Does it look like anything's missing?
No, but roll me a knowledge arcana. Also Lloyd Fink. And Gareth too. I think you got Arcane Trickster, don't you?
Yes.
Okay.
7.
Sorry, that's just a 20, not a 22.
Okay, thank you.
What kind of check was this again?
Arcana.
Okay.
All right.
720.
The words and the words that she was saying, they do sound sort of familiar to you, and some old lore that Lloyd Fink would have read, and in some of the studying that Gareth has done, especially since you're tiefling as well. You know the infernal parts. You think one of the words she wasn't quite pronouncing correctly.
What if, Rona, what if instead you said, instead of saying grab your, say grab nyar? Try that.
Gotta put more of an infernal twang to it, I think.
We're from down south. Hell. Like,
Oh, hell.
I look at him. Is that how you normally say it here?
Yes, that is how I've heard it pronounced anytime I've heard of this.
I speak in infernal. Grab me off. See? That's how you say
Yeah,
it.
yeah, that's pretty, yeah, that's
you got to put more phlegm into it.
Apparently, the dialect here is different than my dimension. That
Okay.
That's may cause some issues.
Rona,
But,
roll an Arcana.
advantage or no?
Not this time. Okay, 16. All right, you kind of get what they're saying.
Cool. I'm gonna go up to the door again, and since my palm's already open, I'm gonna, squeeze it, shove some more blood out from my hand. Place my hand on the door again, repeat the incantation with that adjustment.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me one more Arcana check for that.
I'm gonna change that to a 14.
Diviners. All 14.
Well, that is both of my divining die today, but I want out of this fucking door.
Yeah, 14 didn't quite make it.
Isn't
Well,
it
it's 14
plus
plus
8?
my
14 plus 8.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Well then.
Yeah, I just couldn't see like what it was plus.
So that would have been 22. Okay, yeah, that would have made it. All right. Now you're kicking yourself on the ass for doing all this research and trying to figure out how to get out of here, and you realize it was just one tiny part of the inflection. It's not Leviosa. It's Leviosa.
Dialect differences may be a issue from now on.
it's good that we know that now, though.
Okay. All right, the door opens. Outside, you see a very dusty hallway. Looks like nothing has traveled in here in some very, very long time. But
Okay, Gareth, and I say, tell me, what do you know about my family? This family.
I know the last name to be associated with an assassin's guild from this area.
I will.
Is that the-
roll me a perception check, Gareth.
Okay.
I will say, yeah, I recognize that, and I point at the symbol on her.
17.
Okay. All right. Where did it go? There it is. All right. Where exactly are you wearing your family crest? That's a tattoo, right?
The tattoo.
Yeah.
That would be across my shoulders on my upper back.
Okay. All right. Okay, Gareth, your perception not quite high enough. But
It was 7. Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
I was just reading it. Okay. In moving around and stuff like that, Camilla Chubb earlier got a little glimpses of it. Use that for what you will. The hallway
But then I
outside.
do also have my ring on my finger too.
Yeah,
But that's different than the head cross. That's
You're
on
right.
my back.
you're right. Hold on. Let me do some refreshing. I know what these look like. I swear.
I can see if I can open it up real quick.
No, I got it right here.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. All right. They saw the one on the ring. That's the one with like the little half moon shape and the.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's the one. You saw it on the ring. Okay. Yep. To you, Camilla, it looks like the legendary Assassin's Guild. They're very mythical and elusive. A lot of times you just hear rumors of them. You've never met any people from there. It's just something urban myth that you guys heard tales about throughout your childhood and stuff.
It's like the Brotherhood from Skyrim.
Sort of. Not trying to be derivative here, but we are playing D&D.
But,
I could put an arena
hello,
up somewhere.
hello. But yeah, I've only heard stories, but I do, yes, I have seen that in stories. Ooh, do we get a puppy cam this week?
Oh, we got a puppy cam.
Last time we got a kitty cam.
I know. I thought you were going to be able to get both a kitty and a puppy cam, but then I moved my desk around and the cat doesn't perch in my bookcase too often. She's a good girl.
All right, what are you gonna do?
I gather.
You look around at all these guys. They do look a little worse for wear. They're all dusty. They have bug guts on their shoes. Kind of covered in what appears to be a dark, viscous type of blood.
Yeah, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm really looking for a shower.
I could use a bit of a nap.
I could as well.
Same.
Well,
Shower
we can
first.
go. We can either. The vault is typically the most the safest place to be because of the nature of it.
Sure.
If you, I said typically. We don't have that great in my dimension.
Take a nap, accidentally roll over onto a dagger of choking.
Well, we typically didn't take naps in the vault. There wasn't a need to. Anyway, but it doesn't look like anyone has been in this hallway for a while. We can take a look through the rest of the mansion if it is still intact here, and we can take a rest here before. I'm just happy to get out of this room for now. I have a lot to think over since I know that my doppelganger, as it were, is probably the head of a Assassin's Guild.
It's a
Cool,
good
you
thing,
guys-
right? You'll be feared.
It does sound like you're going to have a lot to work through.
Okay.
I'm
So I'm
gonna
gonna
take
I'll
a couple shots and immediately
take that
start going
as
to
you
sleep.
guys gonna take a short or a long rest.
Yes, I'm looking for a place to bathe
I'm
and
looking-
sleep.
I'm
There
looking-
really isn't a place to bathe so much here.
It's all been abandoned.
I mean, you do find you know, a little adjacent room outside that looked like it might have been some sort of chamber that had it's got a bowl in it, but it's all dusty and gross.
Ugh.
With that, I must take a little bathroom break, so you guys can talk amongst yourself for just a second, and I'll be back. It's coffee.
Sorry.
Well, I need a long rest myself.
If we do a long rest, then I get my divination die back.
Right on.
So I can control the future.
I now have to assist my daughter for a minute, though. I will be back.
Baby
Okay.
up. No, he's already up. So how is everybody in the chat doing? I know the one we're doing D&D. I don't get to really talk much to you guys, but I do appreciate you being here. Hope you're
Okay.
enjoying the show.
Good RP,
So-
everyone. You're all doing great.
Whoa.
I try.
I go up to the group after kind of glancing around for a little bit. I say, it doesn't appear to be any way for you all to get clean the traditional way. So here, and I cast prestidigitation to clean everyone off.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
She does. She waves a hand in front of you, and you smell a little better. Your clothes feel not so sticky.
Thank you.
Blood guts are
Thank
gone.
No more bug guts.
Thank you so much.
Get
I've
used to
always
this.
hated climbing in the fucking sewers.
I've done it a few times myself, and from what I remember, it was not a fun time. I understand. There's a bunny outside.
All right. Anybody during their short rest? I want perception checks. Just give me a round of them for random times when you guys are looking around and stuff like that.
I think we're wanting to do a long rest.
That's fine.
potentially.
That's fine.
So, I got a 12.
Okay. Alright. Thank you, 12.
18 for Garrett.
Thank you, 18. All right.
Now one. I noticed now.
Lloyd might be a minute. He is doing something with one of the children. I don't know
Oh,
which
okay.
one.
I'm knocked the fuck out the entire time.
Okay.
I was gonna actually say
What
before
do you need?
perception.
I was sleeping.
Okay. That's fine
Um,
too.
Before I go to sleep, I actually was gonna talk to Rona. Yeah. I was just gonna. You said something about, apparently in this dimension your doppelganger is, part of the Assassin's Guild. May I ask what you do in your dimension?
Well, this mansion is our home. We live in the capital, and we are. I kind of look at the ground and smirk a little bit and say, we are very well established nobles. My ancestor long ago helped the land and the country with a massive calamity. He was one of the heroes, and in exchange for that, the king at the time promised that the tiefling and his family, his predecessor, his predecessors would then be honored as nobles and would always have a high place in society. Never thinking that society as a whole would accept tieflings, because who would? However, my ancestor was very, very intelligent and quickly got an even better name for himself and his family amongst the people. And so now we have quite a high standing. We typically were known for being a house of adventurers where we would go out, find different artifacts that we had known about, research them, and decide whether or not they were safe for typical use. If they were deemed not to be safe for everyday use, and too powerful and dangerous for the world, then we would lock it away in the Blood Vault. We had many connections, a lot of power in the city. Even though we were tieflings, in general, tieflings were looked upon better because of us, and we worked very hard to ensure that, as tieflings, because of our nature, typically are not looked well upon.
Well, as you see, we do have a tiefling with us. I have no ill will towards tieflings. So you guys see this whole assassination or assassin guild is new to you?
Yes. My family was not a part of that where I came from, or anything like that. We were big into, as I said, we were big into adventuring, and there was more myself at the time that was going out and adventuring and looking up relics and things of that sort, while my mother and father mostly did at-home research or were involved in diplomatic matters. There was a guild at the time that was trying to get a good deal more power in the city, in the capital and the country as a whole, and not everyone was happy about that, and it was not something my family normally would have agreed with. And while that was going on, I was also trying to discover what happened to my older brother, which is how I ended up coming here, on accident. As I stated earlier, in regards to the door, I am one of two people that have access to the door in my dimension, as I am the heir of my family. My father being the head, is the other one who has access to the door. And when I arrived here, the crest of the head of the family that automatically appears when the door has chosen you to be the head, after someone dies. When I got here, I felt a stinging pain on my back where my heir crest had been, and upon looking in one of the mirrors in the vault, I discovered that I now bore the head crest, which means my family in this dimension is not the same as it had been in my dimension. I know there's an heir out there somewhere, but I don't know who they are. Nor do I necessarily understand why I've been chosen to be the head here in this dimension. So I don't, as I said, I've been stuck down there for 2 weeks, and there's only so much information I could ascertain from the books down there, as we typically didn't keep family history down in the Blood Vault, and it appears that the same standard was kept here as well.
Can I roll insight?
Yes. Are you trying to deceive or anything like that, Rona?
No.
Okay.
But I don't necessarily want to talk too much about my brother.
Okay.
So I kind of skirted around that.
24.
Okay. Roll a deception, just for give you something to go against.
I'm not good at that.
All right. Camilla, you get the feeling that while she is being truthful, there's something that she's holding back, which you yourself kind of understand.
I just, I hope that, you're able to find your way back. And I just start going on about what we've been doing, what's been going on with the towns. We had an encounter on the way here to with this weird fucking creature, and I described the eyeball creature. And
Is that the scout I saw at the corner of my eye?
Yes.
And just the way people have been acting, just kind of zombified. They've had this glaze, like they're not quite there. They're going through their motions of the day, but they're not actually there. And we're just trying to figure out what the fuck is going on.
Gareth, with your perception there, I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Mitch, I am wearing that necklace.
Oh, okay.
It's a 14.
All right. Okay. It's out of the corner of your eye as you're about ready to drift off. You see some like an apparition type of a just a kind of a shape of a person moving out of the corner of your eye. But when you turn to look, it is not there. Even though it is not there, you get a feeling of you're real creeped out. It scared the shit out of you, but you don't feel like running or anything like that.
Is there anybody awake? Or am I the only one awake right now?
Camilla and Rona are talking quietly.
I kind of... Hey, Rona.
Hmm?
Have you noticed anything weird in this room? Like, have you felt like a presence out of the corner of your eyes at any point?
In the vault, yes.
Yes, okay.
Do I currently feel a disturbance in the force?
You do not.
Okay.
All right.
You do not.
I just noticed something. I'm not thinking too much about it. I'm going to try to, but just figured I'd say something.
I take it that this is not a normal occurrence in this dimension.
No.
Or at least not until the last couple of weeks.
Gareth, when Rona was talking to Camilla Chubb and described when Camilla was describing the mind witness tentacle monster that was spying on you guys, That is what she also saw. Rona also saw that. So you know that
Okay.
you're not talking about the same thing.
Right.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. I need a Constitution saving throw from Edward, please.
3. That's gonna be a I'm not. God bless.
Okay. You wake up as you feel a tugging on your hair,
Stop that.
and there's nothing around you.
Stop. Arlo, stop playing with me. Fuck off. I'm trying to sleep.
Stop trying to braid my hair, dude.
Wait. Sit up. Arlo,
Oh, hey Joey.
did you just tug my hair?
Yeah,
What? No, I was sleeping. Fuck off.
Edward's getting his hair tugged.
No.
I roll back over.
Oh dear. I look around. Is anyone awake?
I've rolled over at this point and gone to sleep.
Nope. Everybody's sound asleep except for Gareth at this point.
I'm
He's having a little bit of a hard time getting there because he was frightened by something out of the corner of his eye earlier. Not frightened as the condition, but you know, a little jump scare.
Yeah.
He's unnerved.
Yes.
How are you
Why
doing,
did you tug
darling?
my hair?
That wasn't me, dude. I'm trying to fall asleep. Please. Shh.
No one takes that word seriously. I guess.
Where's Camilla sitting?
I'm
I'm
just a few feet away
actually,
from you.
I hadn't gone to sleep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was just kind
it
of.
appears that she
chilling.
was trying, but she's awake then.
Camilla, why the fuck did you tug my hair?
Nobody fucking messed with you. Like,
No, someone tugged my hair.
I've just been sitting here chilling, and I have not seen anybody touch you.
Roll me a perception. Roll me a perception, Camilla.
I'm
11.
gonna begin to cast. I'm just gonna cast outright detect magic.
All right. You get the same blip you got before. Camilla, what did you get?
11.
11. All right. You can't
Going
quite
pretty
tell
good. Got somebody new.
where it's coming from, but you hear like 3 footsteps in procession, like a, you know.
No.
How about Edward? You roll me perception as well.
I'm gonna just kind of keep looking around since I can't tell where it came from.
All right.
Yeah, no, today's not my day.
You
Like,
must have. You feel like you must have been dreaming or something like that.
Is there a setting set on this roll 20 where everyone gets a negative 20 added to their roll?
I don't know. It sure seems that way today.
It has been bad, and you know,
Hi.
and it's not even just roll 20 because I'm rolling actual dice, and I have been rolling shitty too.
I panicked a little bit because we were trying to keep this as a surprise for you guys, and so suddenly Mitch is like, "Hey, roll a perception." I'm like, "I don't have my sheet," so I just I pulled up an app on my phone. And I rolled the dice there. I was like, "Okay, so here's what the D20 said. Now add that to whatever my skill sheet says, because I ain't got it."
nice. I sort of look around with the detect magic. If there's no new things on it, I'm gonna try to go back to sleep.
Okay. Roll me one more perception.
Yes, yes,
You know
I
it's
did
not
not
gonna
know
go
that.
well.
I'm sure. Hey, look at that.
18. Okay.
You actually hear footfalls. You hear them walking out of what would be the door, and then you hear
Is
nothing.
the door closed?
No one said they closed the door.
I checked my person. Is there anything? Do I still have all my stuff?
Yes, you do. Yep, everything seems to be accounted for.
Camilla,
Do I see him patting himself
are
down?
you still awake?
Yeah, yeah.
Hello?
Oh.
Is anyone still awake?
Yes, yes, I'm still awake. Sorry, I thought I was talking to you guys.
I'm awake.
Gareth. Wake up.
Do I see him
Yes.
patting himself down, like checking to make sure he
There's-
has everything?
Yes, yes.
Oh,
yes,
I
you
am
do.
obviously checking to make sure that everything
Someone was in here.
is on.
Everybody has all of their items.
They just left. Why didn't we close the door?
Crap, dude. I don't know.
I,
Ugh.
I step up and get up, kick Arlo in the face.
Ah! What? What?
Wake up.
I get up.
Why do I have a feeling we?
It might be Zell. Is
I'm
Gareth?
gonna, for the sake of brevity, we will we'll say that you guys keep hearing footsteps and little knocks here and there. It's
But yeah,
like
Zell,
paranormal videos.
he's been with us for a little while.
You can't quite see anything, but
Well, I ain't fucking sleeping.
it seems like everything happens out of the corner of your eye, and when you turn to look, that shadow figure is gone.
I am drunk sleeping. I just want to point that out.
I'm gonna
Okay.
like kind of
Okay.
slip off into the darkness and see if I can't find whoever is sneaking around in here.
I start looking around. I'm like, oh, fuck it, Camilla's gone. Okay, all right. Well,
Where? I can't see anything.
That'd be a perception.
I light up my sword at a 20 feet radius.
Thank you.
Okay.
I got a 10 on perception, so
Okay. Arlo and Edward and Gareth,
Yes.
you can also roll me perception as well.
yeah, I
17.
know I need to
Okay.
work on getting stuff. I am working on an emote, by the way. I have fallen off
19.
of working on that,
Okay.
but I have been working on it.
25.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're looking.
As you guys
And
are investigating these
I'm
bumps
also
in
going to
the
work
night,
on those points.
all three of you round one of the bookcases, and you see standing there an apparition, upper torso, full body apparition.
Just an upper torso?
Yeah,
Like no
well,
legs?
yeah. Well, you see like what would be robes flowing down, and you don't see anything underneath the robes. And it's
is,
all-
is it like a little bit transparent?
That is correct. It is,
All right.
and I
You
need
just
each
hear
of-
me go.
I need each of you to roll wisdom saving throw, please.
All of us?
Nope, just
Oh.
Arlo, Gareth, and Edward.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not only am I still trying to sleep.
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Unfortunate.
You know what it is.
Oh my god, our rolls, man.
Hey, I'd like to point at my 20 over there. Excuse you.
Yes.
Squealed.
All right. Lloyd
Why we
Fink,
get this-
even though you are drinking in, or you are in a drunken slumber, you can't help but hear the screams. Gareth and Edward, or Gareth and Edward, you are frightened for 1 minute.
Yep.
And I'm going to need everyone to roll initiatives.
Yep.
Nice.
Was I awoken before this?
You were awoken by the screams.
There's the
Anyone who was
shit call.
sleeping, there was a shriek, a
Ooh.
very loud shriek, like ah!
A
Absolutely.
little bit
was a
more, a
woman.
little bit higher pitch than that, but yeah, like that.
that's-
17.
Okay, let me write all this down. Camilla, 17. Arlo?
I rolled like a 6.
Oh, that's right. They're right here. Duh.
I got an 11.
I'll Also, I
I'm
really
still
appreciate the Gilmore's Glories chat.
Oh, yes, thank you.
I'm working my way through. I'm a little over halfway through campaign 1 right now.
I
Yeah.
haven't like we started to watch the second campaign, but like we
Uh-huh.
kind of lost off, like dropped off on it, and
Nice.
haven't picked it back up.
It's
But
good campaign.
first campaign, oh my god.
They what just happened? The Rashasha came back right
Alrighty.
after.
Have a
or
good
just came
one.
back
Love you,
right
Joey.
After Vax went to the Raven Queen Temple.
Ah.
Yeah.
That's a good part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun boy.
Yeah, baby.
Joey says hi.
Oh, how's it going?
Joey's about to go be old and take a 12-hour nap.
Oh, that's awesome. But if you were really old, you'd only take a 4-hour nap. And then, not be able to sleep for the rest of the 8 hours that you're trying to.
Yeah, and then also not be able to fucking move because you're so fucking sore from taking a nap.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see my
Don't
15?
forget about
Funboy?
getting up to
Yeah.
speed every couple.
I got your 15. Thank you.
By the way, Arlo, I absolutely love that gif.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. Had to interrupt for a little bit of chat.
All right. Gareth, you get to react first. Before you see the horrifying visage of it looks to be a ghost to you.
Ooh,
Bless
bless
you.
you.
Close.
Bless
Sorry.
you.
It is it's kind of transparent. You are frightened, so you are unable to oh shit, you also failed it by a lot too, didn't you? Oh shit.
Oh no.
That's right.
What does
Oh,
that mean for me?
you're aged 20 years.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh, it's like that stupid Sphinx.
oh,
Ouch.
Yeah.
that's a bummer,
Let's
my
see.
guy.
Eduardo's was 5 below as well. All right.
Oof.
You were
That down.
Arlo, you were aged 10 years.
10 years. So my
Yeah.
hair starts to
No.
gray a bit.
You're not
Yeah,
Arlo.
whoever wasn't is. Oh, okay. Did Arlo make it, or was it?
Yeah, Arlo
No,
is
Arlo
good.
made it. That's right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I meant Edward.
Yes.
10 years. I'm never gonna stop doing that. I'm trying. Okay. Okay, you can't physically move closer to it. Let me just put him in here. Am I forgetting something? Where'd you go? Nope, that's not it. Where'd you go, Dark Layers?
I'm gonna have to break into the dice bag and get some 6-sideds out.
Ooh.
Spooky, scabby skeleton.
I just looked at my appearance thing. Apparently, I'd written down that I had silver eyes, but whatever. It's gold now.
It's cold now.
Nice. Nice.
All right. Let's see.
I
Gareth.
said it on stream. I can't take it back.
There we
Yes.
It's forever recorded.
Arlo.
Yes.
Put you right there, and
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Where am I? Hold on.
Okay. let's see, he was lounging over there. Ronan, Camilla, this guy is still in the sewer. Get him out of there. Okay. All right. You see in front of you the visage. You get to react first, Gareth.
Okay. I'm gonna do what I always do and try to hit it with my short bow.
Okay. Your attacks are at a disadvantage while you are front.
Okay. Word. What is that again? Oop. Oh wait. No. Okay. There's my first one. My second. 12.
Okay. A 12 is going to hit. And so is a
Cool.
19. Okay, let's roll your damage, please.
Yep. It's that. 4 points of damage.
Okay.
And then
your
go ahead.
arrow, although it's dead center, it seems to go through with not a lot of resistance to it.
okay.
It does disrupt some of the wispiness of this creature, but
Okay. I'm gonna, if I can, step to the side. Is this maybe like a bookshelf right here? I could try to hide behind.
no,
like,
that's
one section.
that is the open door.
Oh, okay. Then can I move? Is there anything around here I can hide by?
Back where Rona and Camilla are, bookshelves start again.
Oh, where? All right. I'm just gonna try to lean up
Just
against this
scoot
wall
down.
and hide.
Okay.
Scoot the map
Roll
down
stealth,
just a
please.
little bit.
Ooh, natural
Okay.
1. It's a 10, but yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Everybody sees Gareth trying to be one with the floor in the middle of the doorway.
No.
Okay.
This is Whisper. That's not how you do it.
Camilla, you are up next.
Well, obviously there's a commotion over there, so I'm going to right here. I'll get in front of Gareth
Okay.
and his not so stealthy.
As you come around, getting a little bit of eye shot of this apparition, I'm going to need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
All right, it is against being frightened, so I have advantage.
Correct.
All right. Let's see. Well, hopefully the next one's a little better. That's going to be a 20 total.
Okay. While this thing is creepy as hell, you are not afeared of it.
I will attempt to use my short bow.
Okay.
25.
25 hits.
We did not get our long rest, did we?
Yeah, you did.
We did? Okay.
Yeah,
I need
yeah.
to roll for my dice.
That's going to be 10.
Thank you, 10. Again, the arrow seems to go through it more than actually affect it.
No.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
All right. Next up is Rona.
Woo. So where is the thing?
Um,
for
Right
me?
here.
Everybody, right here.
Okay. Can I? I'm assuming that pillar is
Uh,
solid. Like I can't hit it from here.
Correct.
Okay. So I have to be way up on it. Or do it. Actually, can I even get to a spot? Because I would assume everyone's kind of in the way now.
A lot of people are in the way. Yes. There are bookshelves right here. I don't know if you can see. My ping is a little dark.
Yeah.
Yours
So
kind
you
of blends.
so
in.
so going around this way, probably wouldn't work. You think you could get them from right about there?
Okay. Well, because with movement, I can only
Yeah.
move.
Yep.
Can only move with the Eddie.
Mm-hmm.
So if I move here, which is my full movement speed, can I see him from there?
Where? You'll be able to see a little bit.
Okay.
He'll be under a little bit of cover, but you'll be able
Because
to
I
see him.
mean, I've got a long range.
Yep.
The matter is, I gotta see.
Yep.
All right, so let me make sure. Where's my full move? Oh, even a little closer. All right, so I move up. And then I'm going to cast Firebolt.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Yikes. That wasn't fun. Wait, hold
Nope.
on. I have my rolls. I'm gonna change that.
Okay.
That one will be a 15, so that'll be 15 plus 8.
Okay, that hits.
All right, so this is all right. I am level 6, so I need 2 d10s.
Okay. All right. The firebolt seems to act like the arrows in that it dissipates some of the wispiness of this thing, but a lot of it goes through and hits the bookshelf that it is standing near. And
It's not my dimension. I don't care.
well, lucky for the bookshelf, this place is designed to where things don't catch on fire as easily,
'Cause we do
especially if they're on
spells
the.
in here.
But upon seeing it, I'm going to need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Because that does not count against my necklace.
No, I don't think frightened. Yeah,
No, because it's an anti-divination necklace.
Yep.
All right,
but
what's
you
the
you
thing?
actually do recognize this figure.
Oh.
Yep, it looks like your brother from the other dimension.
What? Did I notice that before I fired on it? Because if I had noticed that beforehand, I
No,
wouldn't
you
have shot.
no, you didn't. Not until
Okay.
it turned its gaze on you and tried to frighten you.
Shit. Should I roll this with? Hold on. So I have a saving proficiency on it. I feel like seeing this as my brother, I should roll this with disadvantage.
Okay, yeah, that'll work.
But I am proficient. Holy shit.
You definitely saved.
Damn, there was a natural 20 in there too.
Mm.
It sucks to have to throw away the 20, huh?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yep, you saved. But yeah, this ghost looks familiar to you.
Okay. I let out a gasp in confusion and mutter Rolo.
Okay.
If anyone picks that up. Or if they're too freaked out.
Anyone in earshot
Well,
can
I
hear
was
you.
gonna
Can't
say,
hear
yeah.
anything you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm like
well, I
right
mean,
next to her. Do I notice just her reaction to that?
I would say yeah. How about an insight? Just to be sure.
Uh, 20 total.
Okay. Yes, you gauge your reaction.
Okay.
Okay. And I believe that was your turn, Rona.
Yep.
Lloyd Fink, you hear some screaming from on the other side of the room, and everybody seems to be rushing towards a certain area.
Ah, well. Then I will also rush towards that area. That's my movement. I'm gonna guess I can't really see anything from there.
Not really. You see a pillar.
It's a gorgeous pillar.
It's a beautiful pillar. All the marble in here is like black and red and hues of very, very gorgeous marble.
It is
I
pretty.
guess I'll step up here and ask
Alright.
what's going on.
All right. As you round the corner and you get a little bit of eyeful of it,
Oh,
roll the wisdom saving throw, please. Okay.
16.
All right. This looks creepy, but you are not frightened of it.
Ah,
Okay. Did you use your action to move again?
I did.
You have a bonus action.
As a bonus action, I will look towards Rona and be like, saw you shoot fire. I bet you could kill this thing. I know you could kill this thing. And give her some bardic inspiration.
All right, Rona, you now have inspiration.
It's a D8.
D8. Okay.
Okay.
It's a date.
It's Lloyd's turn, bringing it to Edward's turn.
All right. You ready for this?
Yes, I am. I hope.
Okay. Has it taken its turn yet?
It has not.
Okay. I standing there frightened after I sort of like squeal at it. I'm just gonna say flee and cast command.
Okay.
So I need it to make a
Is that like a charm?
wisdom saving throw.
Is that like a charm? Charm?
The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn.
Okay.
The spell has no effect if the target is undead. Oh, well, fuck me.
Okay.
I should have kept reading.
Oh, this is perfect. Sounds like just the thing you do in a panic.
It does. It does.
There we go. I cast flee.
So what was that about commanding the undead?
Hold on. Hold on.
Good thing you didn't prick yourself with that fucking knife.
Hold on.
Oh, I can command myself because I can command undead. Rona
Bonus
sees your
action.
bullshit and judges hard.
It's an action. Damn it.
You have a bonus action, and you can move in reverse if you like.
Back it up. Back it up.
I will stay where I am.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
All right.
Do I get to save against the frighten or no?
Does it let you do that? Yes, Gareth, you can also give me one too.
Sweet. What kind of roll is that?
It is a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
20.
Okay.
20 as well.
All right. You are both no longer frightened, but you smell of pee because you peed a little.
Ugh. This again.
Not that again. Just a little squirt.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Little dribble.
Can deal.
Okay. All right. Next,
Was that thunder?
it's my turn.
Whatever you want it to be. Wait, did I go?
No.
Nope, you did not go yet, sir.
That's what I was doing.
Okay. Got 40, so.
Hey, beautiful.
Edward,
Thank you.
I need
You're
you
the
to
best.
roll a charisma saving throw.
Shut my door.
A charisma saving throw.
Yes.
$17.
All right. All right. It sort of floats up to you at a rapid pace and looks like it's about to try to dive into your mouth. But just before your face, it can't quite make it. It is stopped by your willpower alone. Hey, that will be his turn. All right. Arlo.
All right. We're gonna disrupt the wispiness a little bit and shoot 2 arrows at it.
Okay, roll to attack.
We're gonna do it. Yes, I am. All right.
My
Does 22 hit?
knees
Yes,
are
it
on
does.
fire.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and roll the second arrow while I'm at it.
Okay.
Does a
No.
5 hit?
No, it does not.
All right. That's my 15. 15 demolish.
Nice.
Where am I in the room? I'm fine here. I don't care.
Which refresh me? Which one of you got the +1 bow last time?
I did.
I'm sorry, there's a +1 bow that didn't go to the archer.
Wasn't there? Yeah. There was.
I think there
Yeah,
was
It was a
two.
short bow.
Yeah, it was a short roll.
Okay. You are
Yeah.
muted, Camilla.
Ah. I was talking to the chat for a second and moving around because holy crap, my knees are killing me.
That'll be my turn.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Now we got Gareth, top of the list.
All right. Get a good look. I'm kind of move.
If it makes you
Right,
feel any
Dave?
better, I'm over here rolling like shit too.
I'm gonna move up to there and try to strike it again with my short bow.
Okay. Do you move? Where do you move?
I
He's-
moved up by Arlo and
He's a
What's that?
right.
Oh, there you are. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of blends into the smelt.
Oh,
Yep.
hold on a second. I've lost you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep, I can hear you.
My cat was in my lap and tried to run away and pulled my headphones out.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
But he's okay and the headphones are okay. So what did you just ask me? I'm sorry.
Shit, no, I forgot.
He was asking where you were.
Oh yeah, where you were, and I found out. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I kind of blend in with the terrain.
Now you do. So does the
Yeah, I
token I'm
couldn't
using,
see.
too.
I couldn't see this guy at first.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, they
Okay.
you know that's actually fitting.
yeah. Yeah.
So 20 altogether,
That hits.
and 1d6 for 5 points of damage.
Ooh.
And then I'm gonna disengage
Okay.
Excuse me.
and take a step back.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
That's your turn.
Yeah.
All right, Camilla Chubb, you're up
All
next.
right. With all of these shits in my way, I can't really hit him with my bow, can I?
You can try. Just don't roll a 1, and you might not hit any of your friends.
You know what? Instead, I will come up right here,
Okay.
and I will slash at him with the rapier.
Okay.
Not with a 3. Not with a 10.
A 10.
Yeah.
That's gonna miss.
Yeah, so I'm gonna disengage and step back here.
Okay. That sounds like it's your
I
turn.
could be right.
Rona.
Do I know what this thing is?
You believe it is a ghost of your brother.
Do I know anything about ghosts?
Roll me let's see. What would be Arcana? Give me a nature check.
Getting cold.
Okay.
My air conditioner is working overtime.
Yeah, you know it's definitely a ghost. You're kind of reeling from the fact that it appears to be the ghost of your brother who you thought was very much alive.
No, or at least maybe in this dimension.
Yeah.
I believe he's dead.
Well, you believe he's dead in this dimension now.
Neat. Do I know anything about them, like how to get rid of them, as far as ghosts in general?
Well,
I
you have read
apologize.
some lore about
My Discord is like
Uh,
really crappy right now, so I apologize for
some ghosts
the
stick around because they have unfinished business.
robot.
Some stick around because something traumatic happened to them in the way that they died. Getting rid of them, you've heard rituals that can do that. Clerics can do that. Stuff like that. Burning some sage, maybe.
Neat. I'm gonna guess I don't have any sage in my back pocket.
Pretty common. Roll me a percentile.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
D100. Holy shit. Yo, it's funny. You had to roll under a 9. You had a 9% chance of making that.
Damn.
So I have sage in my back pocket.
There's some sage in one of your spell component pouches.
All right. Cool. I am. I'm gonna take the sage out of my pocket.
Okay, there's a bonus action.
Yeah. Light it on fire, and I'm gonna walk towards him start singing in Infernal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, first I say Rolo, and then I start walking forward, and I start singing in Infernal with the sage out in front of me, waving it back and forth.
All right. As you walk forward, where do you go to?
I'm basically going to try and put myself between, excuse me, pardon me, in between, so that the sage can reach him, basically.
Gotcha. You're gonna try to step between him and the party,
Yeah.
correct? Okay. All right. Okay. When you step in front of Edward, you see he finally rolled high enough to remember you. You see a look on his face that you didn't quite expect to see. It's a look of hatred.
Fuck.
And it's not its turn yet, so it's not going to do that.
Do I need to roll anything as far as
Just give me a caster check. Just
is it
like
just
like your spell
Okay.
roll, your spell roll.
okay? With advantage or no?
No.
Okay.
Okay. All right. The smoke seems to be a barrier as it looks at you in hatred and reaches out. It touches the smoke and it can't quite get past it. The smoke from the sage.
I just keep singing,
Gotcha.
and try and hold my composure as my dead brother looks at me in hatred.
Okay. All right. That's beautiful. Next we have Lloyd Fink. Don't forget, Rona, I believe you still have inspiration.
Oh yeah.
I always forget.
Yeah, I and you're the one that gives me the inspiration in the other game. And we're both just like, what?
Okay. Lloyd Fink.
I'm at a bit of a loss, really. Everyone seems to be reacting differently. Some of you are scared. One of you is just walking towards the thing. Some of you are trying to kill it.
I'm unhappy if that makes you feel any better.
I'm going to just kind of scream at the thing in terror.
Okay.
And cast Vicious Mockery at the same time.
He's like, ha, you're dead. I'm alive.
Yeah, there you go. That'll work.
Okay. All right. Is that
I
enough?
kind of like glance while still singing. I kind of glance over at him, like, really.
Yeah, you're going to get a lot of that from him.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Okay. All right.
Oh, I'm sorry. He has a roll of wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. Just getting there. And he got a natural 4.
And he takes 3 points of hurt feelings.
Oh.
Points of hurt feelings.
Okay. Is that your turn?
For a bonus action, I'm going to look at Edward and be like, stop freaking out, Edward. Pull it together, man, and give him some inspiration.
All right.
3 points of offended.
Oh. Okay, Edward, you have inspiration.
Okay.
And after Lloyd Fink, it is your turn.
Question about inspiration. What all can I use it on?
You can use it on saving throws,
Saving
and
throws,
attack
ability
rolls.
checks, attack
Abil-
rolls.
Yep.
I can't use it to like lower another creature's DC or spell.
I don't
It
think so.
might just be
No.
like using it as a bonus on your
Yeah.
attack roll for it.
Okay. All right. Well, being slightly less afraid now, but still just as still extremely pissed that he did not obey my command. I will use my channeled divinity, channeling the black sort of hatred of the gods, to control undead.
Okay.
I need it to make a wisdom saving throw. If its challenge rating is equal to 4 or greater than 4,
Yes.
it's immune to the effect.
Okay. It is immune to the effect.
All right, that's
Do
unfortunate.
you say 4 or greater?
4 or greater.
Okay. Thank you. Yes, it is. It seems to. It seems to have now an unwavering eye lock on Rona.
Okay.
And it pays you no mind.
Darn. Now I'm even more pissed. That's my turn.
Okay. Okay, that was 11. My turn. Rona,
Hmm.
I'm going to need you to roll a charisma saving throw.
Wee.
With advantage, please. Because of the smoke of the sage.
Yes.
There's no smoking in here.
I am not proficient in this.
Okay. It seems to do the same thing it tried with Edward. It looks like it was trying to dive into your mouth, like maybe flow into it, but it's stopped by the whirling sage smoke that is in front of you, and also your iron will and resolve. You hear some raspy words as it lunges at you. Why did you kill me? And that is its turn. Arlo.
You're muted. We're married, by the way, in case you weren't aware. That's why you can hear me sometimes, and he can.
Shot 2.
Shot 2 does make it.
18 damage.
Okay. Okay. It does seem to be a little less corporeal now. Some areas of it look like a little more faded, a little more transparent than they did just a few rounds ago.
Nice.
Anything else from Arlo?
That's a fought no.
All right, Gareth.
All right. If I'm gonna move here, and then if I take like a defensive or like a position to ready to attack if it comes to me, do I get an advantage later, or
You have uncanny dodge. I believe you have uncanny dodge.
okay?
If it tries to attack you, though.
Okay. Can I try to defend Rona? Like, would I be able to give her advantage or something like that? Or
You can certainly try, but it doesn't seem to be affected by a lot of physical things.
okay. I'm just gonna go and try to hide on this pillar.
Okay.
I'm out of arrow.
Oh, there you are. It's hard to pick you out. Roll stuff.
Oops.
Okay.
13.
Okay. All right. Is that all you're going to do?
Yeah.
All right. Camilla Chubb.
Alrighty. I will pop up here behind it and try that slashy with the rapier again. And that's gonna be an 18 plus 8. And then I've got folks in melee with it. And I need some more d6, damn it. Six. $16 points damage.
Okay.
And then I will
With your sword, you say?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I will disengage and step back here.
Okay. Engaging. Rona, it is now your turn.
Woo. I am we are like way in the back. Well, where's the door at for the entrance?
Right over here.
Okay, so we're right beside it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to call out, everyone get out. We need to try and trap it in here. And then I am going to cast Mind Spike. Reach into the mind of one creature you can see within range. I think they make a save. I don't think it's based off of like an attack roll on my end.
Gotcha. Looking it up right now.
I think it is from Xanathar's Guide to Everything.
Oh, I don't have that book.
Okay.
Okay,
Read that then.
Yeah, read that.
You reach into the mind of one creature you can see within range. Target must make a Wisdom saving throw, taking 3d8 psychic damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. On a failed save, you also always know the target's location until the spell ends, but only while the two of you are in the same plane of existence. While you have this knowledge, the target can't become hidden from you, and if invisible, it gains no benefit from that condition against you.
Okay, wisdom saving throw, you say?
Yes.
All right, this is good. This is the best roll of his. Did you get that sarcasm? Oh, fucking rolled a natural 2.
Nice.
All right, he does not save. Roll your damage.
I just realized I forgot to delete the 15 that I switched over. Let's see, 3D.
Okay. All right, and with that, the smoke seems to encircle him as well, and just before he dissipates along with the smoke, he says, "You're killing me again. I will avenge my death, sister." And then he's gone.
And with me being able to know where they're at, do
Yes.
I know that he is fully gone?
You know that he is still around here somewhere. Presumably not able to take corporeal shape at the moment.
Okay. I stump the sage, against the floor quickly,
Okay.
shove it in my pocket, and I say, "We need to get out."
You're able to say most of it.
And I just, without looking at anyone, I walk out the door, ready to close it.
Okay.
I'm right behind her.
Yeah.
All right. Everyone roll me perception checks.
19.
Okay.
Woo! Net 20.
All right.
5.
Mhm.
9.
Can I roll above a 10? I cannot.
Looks like Rona, you were the only one to see as a slit in space and time closes. You were being watched again by that scout thing.
Ooh, I didn't
And
see
then-
that with a 19.
Nope, you needed a 20 for that one.
Damn.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
This guy's really good at hiding. But everybody does smell that familiar ozone smell.
We
This
are being
again.
watched. Get out.
Okay.
As I'm hurrying out the door, that's nothing new.
Okay.
Is everyone outside the door now?
Yep, everybody's out of
Yes.
the door.
I
Okay.
slam it shut and I slip my palm again, push it up against the door, seal it.
Okay. Saying Leviosa, not Leviosa. All right. Did your brother get out? Okay. Thank you. All right.
He said, "Thank you." Damn it, that means he got out.
Okay. Fun and games.
Whoa.
All right.
Um,
All right. As you start exploring this area a little bit more, it does seem like a derelict mansion. It looks a lot like the one where you're from, with minor layout differences. You know, where you thought the kitchen would be is more of a sitting room, and vice versa, that kind of thing. It's just a slightly different floor plan.
one of those things where I keep bumping into things because everyone's moved everything to the left 3 inches.
Correct. Just like that.
Occasionally run into a wall.
Okay.
At this point, I am avoiding eye contact with everyone.
Okay. As you're all walking around this place, you are able to explore it pretty uneventfully. It seems to be an abandoned mansion. Not completely derelict. The roof isn't falling in or anything like that, but there's a large layer of dust on everything. Even the floor, it looks like no one has walked these halls in quite some time.
I'm gonna look to see if I can find Rolo's room. If
Okay.
it's the same, or find it.
You roll me an investigation. Okay. It wasn't where you remember it to be quite. It was across the hall from what you remember, but you do find what appears to be Rolo's room.
I'm going to slowly look over everything and try and discern what I can about.
Okay.
I can figure out what was happening, before he died.
Okay. All right. You do see upon the bed, the linens are stained with what appears to be old, dry blood, and a lot of it.
Nice. You would think as a divination wizard there would be some kind of spell that I could have where I can see past events.
Okay.
Remembering shit.
That is one. Is there some kind of check where I could roll for that? Since I don't think there's an actual.
Give
So
me
as far as I know, like book wise, there's no actual spell for that.
right. Let me just pull you up real quick. Do do do. Spell list.
I just feel like, in theory, that would be something a divination wizard could at least attempt to do.
Yeah, don't you have do you have clairaudience or clairvoyance? Or maybe let's see. Trying to find your skill or your magic. There we go. How you doing?
I
Do you not have it
don't
on
have
here?
no, I don't have my
Oh.
list.
Oh,
Let me
okay.
see if
Okay.
I levitate. I have non-detection. I think clairvoyance was one that I did not decide to take, so maybe
Oh.
that.
That's the one. That is
Okay.
the one that I can think to really use in this
I
instance.
do have detect thoughts, but I think it has to be someone.
Someone that you know or something like that.
You can read the thoughts of certain creatures, and anyone, that you can see within 30 feet of you.
Okay. You
So
don't
I
see.
would've-
Roll me perception. First off.
Did he follow me out? Six.
6. All right. You don't see anyone, but you do seem to hear a moaning that it would seem like it was coming from everywhere and nowhere at the same time.
Nice. Can I shuffle through his desk and everything and see if there's any notebooks or journals or anything like that?
Sure. You see.
Rona, I hate to be a bother, but I thought we were getting out of here.
There's something I have to do first. If you all want to prepare yourselves, do so.
All right.
Okay.
Roll.
I'm gonna
Did we get
doorway of this room that we're in.
You're gonna what? Sorry.
Stand in the doorway of this
Okay.
room we're in and kind of keep an eye on the hallway. And
Okay. What were you gonna say, Arlo?
Did we get our long rest?
Yeah, you did.
For healing and all that. Okay.
Yeah. Yes, you did. Okay. Roll an investigation check as you're looking over this desk. Rona.
Ooh.
Okay. It appears that most of the things in this room have been ransacked. What papers you do find are all ripped up and a few years old, a little crumbly, covered in dust. You find nothing that indicates what happened here or who did it,
Other than the bloody sheets.
other than the bloody sheets, correct?
And his words that I was the one that killed him.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and find my old room, or this dimension's old room.
Okay. It's you're starting to get the way the differences here. You're able to find your old room.
I'm going to do same thing, try and ascertain any sort of history that I can
All right.
of this dimension's version of me.
You go to the door of your room and it does not open.
Can I do I guess it would be an investigation as to why?
Yes, sure. Okay. All right. The door seems to be magically barred.
Cool.
Squeak.
Is he doing the squeak?
Okay. Let's see. You rolled a 15. So you do. After searching for a little bit longer, on the door you see a little notch that matches your ring.
I'm gonna stick my ring in it.
All right, the door opens.
Ooh. I'm gonna stand in the doorway and ritual cast detect magic.
Okay.
Does that take away one of my spell slots, or if it's ritual cast, does that
Not if it's ritually cast.
Okay. All right. Since the project of magic within 30 feet of you, if you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic. And you
Okay.
might school.
In your room, you find that it is not dusty at all. There's no dust anywhere. The bed looks to be freshly made. You do see something that is not the same as the room as you remember it. That is a large mirror.
Is there magic on that mirror?
Yes, it is. It's very brightly glowing.
What kind of magic is it?
Teleportation. So that's what, conjuring?
Something like that.
I think it's conjuring.
Let's see here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Teleport. If this was 3rd edition, I'd know.
Conjuration, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yep, it is very heavily ensorcelled with conjuration magic.
Neat.
All right. And as you're looking at this mirror, a mist starts swirling. And you see yourself looking back, although your clothes are slightly different.
I see in the mirror, or like it's
In the mirror, yes.
okay.
As you were looking at it,
Do we all see this?
yes, anyone that's in the room can see it.
Rona, you might want to back away from that mirror.
She hurts Rolo.
All right.
I'm just staring
As you back away from the mirror, the figure in the mirror, in fact, does not back away. And it points at you and says, I knew I felt something funny going on here. And that's what we're going to call it today.
Woo.
Did I find anything?
Yeah, I was going to get to that.
Okay.
Let me pull you
Yeah.
over real quick.
All right.
I'm gonna have a little confer real quick.
I'm gonna actually deafen my stream real quick, so let me know when we get moved.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, let me mute my stream real quick. Sorry, guys.
All right, there was some
All right.
there was some good RP moments.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right,
I'm trying.
you're doing great. You're all doing great. I had fun.
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. Ugh. I'm always like, man, do I have enough stuff prepared, or do I have too much prepared? That kind of thing when I'm coming into it. But everybody seems to help me out. So you're all doing great.
Oh man, like I said, I'm having a blast with it.
Yeah,
Me
man.
too.
Good. Let me get y'all some experience.
Ooh,
Yes.
Ariels.
Give me lots
experience.
of it. Give me more than everybody else.
Oh.
Okay.
I would like to get one bardic inspiration, more experience.
Okay. Everybody except Lloyd Fink gets 7,250. Lloyd Fink, you get 7,251.
Ah, yes.
Asking ye shall receive.
If you think I'm not putting it in, you're wrong.
No, I'm fully aware that you will.
All right. give me-
Wait, are we actually getting 7,000 experience points?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
7,000. How much?
7250.
7250.
That's a pretty high high DCs for a lot of the getting out that you just kind of rolled over. So
You mean the shitty die rolls?
I had a feeling about tonight.
well, getting in was a whole other thing.
Oh, that's
Oh,
what
fuck.
I'm doing. I'm
Is that enough to level the 6?
I'm level 7.
I am off. Oh, no, I'm not.
I know I'm a little
I'm like
behind.
2,000 shy of.
okay. So
Level 6 is 14,000. Level 7 is 23,000.
we said 7250, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, that slaps me firmly into
Oh.
level 6.
Yeah, that
Oh,
puts me
that's
right
a-
above 7.
That's a sad HP roll right there.
Which means what I get.
What? Oh, I missed the roll. Let's see.
I get the extra.
You put
Ooh.
everything on black and it came
Yeah.
up red.
That's
I
right.
That is
everybody should
sad.
probably roll for their hit points before the next session.
Yeah,
because
let-
today is not a good day for rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For them all.
I'm gonna attempt. You guys ready? Let's see.
Shouldn't have rolled.
Oh wow!
I don't know if
Did you
anybody
really?
could. Yes,
You get a 1.
I rolled a 1. I rolled a that gives me 2, but I rolled
Yeah,
a 1.
everybody else, man, hold up. Don't.
Don't do
Dude,
it.
Oh,
Don't
I
do
I only
it.
ever do the average thing.
I'm gonna roll my 1d6. Look at that. Or 1d10.
Oh, wait.
I got a 6.
Oh,
I always do average.
fancy.
Oh no, I do the I like to
burned
roll.
my roll so much.
It's okay. I usually stay pretty far back, and because I have disengage, I'm able to come up, hit it, and back the fuck away most of the time.
I have to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Uh,
Yeah, I got
Likewise.
extra attack now, and then one more level, and I get my aura of protection.
I'm upset because I realize I still
All
have
my
that
saving
inspiration for
throws.
those checks.
Get that charisma.
You'll
Ooh.
still have it when we come back, actually.
I get evasion.
I think. You should have it. I don't think it's been an hour.
I think it's funny that his version of me talks differently.
I get a level 4 spell this time.
I get evasion.
Hi, is that your doggy?
There are not a lot of level 4 bard stuff.
What level are you?
Level 7.
Okay. I'll get
What was I
Jerma.
doing?
probably next session.
Oh yeah, I gotta do my hit points. My
Jeremiah.
2.
He went to the bathroom.
Great.
Great.
Oh, man.
Well,
Okay. Hopefully everybody had a good time.
Yeah.
Yes.
I enjoyed it.
I get to I'm getting to play some fun angles with some of the backstories. That's really fun for me. So
Whew.
thank you for that.
You be giving me emotional trauma.
Yeah, sorry about not giving you like anything on my backstory past. I was in an army.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hey
That's fine.
man,
I got enough to work with.
you know I've played games like that before though, where like I had the generic backstory. I didn't really try to put much into it, so I was like I had to do something with Camilla here. Got a few little things.
I love you. I love you. I know. Good stuff.
A dog is very happy to see you. Or just wants to play.
Yes, he's very happy and he wants to play.
My dog is old and lazy and dumb. And he's not allowed in my bedroom.
Aw.
Because he's dumb.
Come here. Come here. Wanna show everybody your dad? Well, you're supposed to hold on.
I've returned.
Whoa,
It's a
man.
pupper.
Welcome
Oh,
back.
she's so pretty
Oh.
poopers.
She's a good girl.
Jeremiah.
Oi.
Oh, you see.
Yeah, but you want to do a magic game first?
Yeah.
Well,
Sure.
Hey.
Nice to
wanna
meet
see
you
if,
all. As previously stated, I'm Jeremiah's wife. You've probably heard me in the background before.
oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen and heard you a couple times.
Yeah. Usually in a zebra row.
Perfect.
Well,
Yeah, and I watched your stream about where your wife in GTA almost died. On the
I think you're looking at wrong people.
Might be.
what?
Wrong people.
This isn't Quinn?
No.
No. No.
Wait,
Oh.
Mitch almost died.
Yeah.
Yeah, bitch has almost died several times.
Well, yeah, I've actually worked on Mitch a few times. Because they like to pull some crazy shit. And when I was still over there, EMS and shit, I would
I mean,
I've had to
Quinn's
pull them
driving
both.
is-
No, this was on the police force thing.
Yeah. No, I've had to. Yeah, while they were both cops, I've had to
Good
pull them.
night.
I've had to pull them
Sorry.
out of some sticky situations before.
Yeah.
They've both coded on me multiple times.
Nice.
Yes.
Well, nicely done, everyone.
Good sesh. Good sesh.
Yep.
Good session.
We'll be back in 2 weeks, and I'll have some more shit for you to roll ones on.
Yes. No. This week or this next 2 weeks, we've all got to do well to appease the dice gods. Don't piss them off on you guys' game on Monday.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Because fucking A, man, them rolls today were something else. And I swear to
There's
God,
some-
we have the Vox Machina curse when it comes to doors.
this is
Yeah,
true.
yeah, you just might. That's true.
I mean, you guys took a really difficult time with that grate, but the door itself wasn't.
We've had
big
issues with
issue.
doors in the past.
Oh yeah.
We've had issues with doors in the past. I have a feeling that it's going to continue.
I gotta
Alright.
see if divination rolls can affect other people beyond what's affecting me.
I'm gonna end my stream
Oh.
real quick.
Yeah,
I'll be right back.
I don't think they do, but
Hey, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate all of you, all the lurks. I'm not gonna raid out today. I am just gonna kind of end it here. Love you guys. Have a good one. Bye bye.